Believe you can succeed and you will. This powerful quote from David Schwartz's book, The Magic of Thinking Big, sets the stage for our discussion today. David Schwartz, a renowned motivational author and coach, has penned this phenomenal book that we will explore in the next few minutes. The book has been a beacon of inspiration for millions around the world, guiding them to think big and achieve their dreams. The beauty of this masterpiece lies in its simplicity and the way it resonates with people from all walks of life. In this video, we will be navigating through the key sections of the book, which include belief in success, overcoming the failure disease known as excusitis, building confidence, destroying fear, and thinking creatively. Moreover, we will explore the profound concept of you are what you think you are. So, ready to dive into the magic of thinking big? Here we go. The first section of the book is about believing in yourself. In The Magic of Thinking Big, David Schwartz emphasizes the importance of this belief. It's not just about thinking positively, it's about genuinely believing that you can succeed and achieve your goals. Consider this: when you believe in your abilities, you unlock a powerful force within you. A force that propels you to go beyond limitations, to break the barriers that you might have set for yourself. You see, self-belief is not just a state of mind, it's an enabler, a catalyst that transforms your thoughts into actions. Schwartz shares numerous stories and examples to illustrate this. There's a story about a salesman who struggled initially. He grappled with rejections. His confidence was at an all-time low. But he didn't give up. He started believing in his abilities, in his potential to succeed. He visualized success, and guess what? His sales started to soar. He became one of the top performers in his company. His belief in himself was the key to his transformation. In another example, Schwartz talks about a woman who had always wanted to be a writer. However, she was held back by her own fears and doubts. She questioned her skills, her talent. But then, she decided to change her mindset. She started believing in her potential, in her dream, and she did become a successful writer. Her belief in herself made her dream a reality. These stories underline a simple yet profound truth. Our belief in ourselves has the power to shape our destiny. It determines how we perceive challenges, how we react to failures, and how we celebrate successes. It influences our decisions, our actions, and ultimately our results. Believe that you can, and you're halfway there. Believe that you can't, and you've already lost the battle. It's all in the mind, in the belief. And this belief, my friends, is the magic of thinking big. Remember, your belief determines your actions, and your actions determine your results. So believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and watch the magic unfold. Next, Schwartz talks about excusitis, which he calls the failure disease. Imagine a world where every time we face a challenge, we come up with an excuse instead of finding a solution. Schwartz says that's exactly what excusitis is. The disease of finding excuses. We've all been there, haven't we? We've all said things like, I'm not smart enough, or I don't have the right connections, or even, I'm just not lucky. This is what Schwartz refers to as excusitis. It's a habit that we develop, where we find excuses to justify why we can't achieve something. But here's the catch. It's a disease that only affects those who let it. So how do we cure ourselves of excusitis? The first step is awareness. Recognize that these are just excuses, not realities. The second step is to challenge these excuses. Ask yourself, is this really true, or am I just trying to avoid the effort, the risk, the challenge? Schwartz shares the story of a man named John who had always wanted to start his own business. But every time he thought about it, he'd find an excuse. I don't have enough money, or it's too risky. But one day, John decided to challenge these excuses. He started small, saved up, and took calculated risks. Today, he runs a successful business and says it was all because he cured himself of excusitis. There's also the story of Lisa, a woman who always wanted to write a book. She'd say, I don't have time, or I'm not a good writer. But when she finally decided to challenge these excuses, she found that she did have time, and she could write. Today, Lisa is a published author. These stories show us that we all have the potential to achieve great things. But first, we need to cure ourselves of excusitis. We need to stop hiding behind excuses and start facing challenges head-on. Don't let excuses hold you back. Stand tall and face the challenge. Fear and confidence, two sides of the same coin. Let's see what Schwartz has to say about them. Fear, a common enemy to all, and confidence, the ally we all wish to have more of. They exist in a delicate balance, often tipping in favor of the one we feed the most. David Schwartz, in his book The Magic of Thinking Big, presents an intriguing perspective on this relationship. Schwartz argues that fear is not rooted in reality, but rather in our minds. It's a product of our imagination, amplified by negative thinking. Fear, then, is an illusion, but it's an illusion with the power to paralyze us, to prevent us from reaching our potential. On the other hand, confidence, Schwartz suggests, is born from action. It's not a prerequisite, but a result. The more we do, the more we succeed, the more confidence we gain. It's a rewarding cycle. But to kickstart this cycle, we must first step out of our comfort zones, the breeding ground of fear. Schwartz offers practical strategies to build confidence and overcome fear. He urges us to practice positive thinking, to replace fear with courage. He encourages us to visualize success, to see ourselves achieving our goals. He implores us to act, to take the first step, because action cures fear. He also advises us to surround ourselves with positivity, to seek out people who inspire us and situations that empower us. By doing so, we create an environment conducive to confidence and anathema to fear. But the most potent weapon against fear, according to Schwartz, is belief. Belief in ourselves, in our capabilities, and in our potential. Because when we believe, we become invincible. We become immune to fear. So how do we build confidence and destroy fear? By thinking big, by believing, by acting, by turning fear into a stepping stone, not a stumbling block, by turning fear into a motivator, not a deterrent, by turning fear into a teacher, not a tormentor. Turn your fear into fuel. Let it drive you, not deter you. Now, let's move on to the realm of creative thinking and dreaming. We've all heard the saying, the sky's the limit. But in reality, there are no limits when it comes to our minds. The power to dream is one of the most potent tools we possess. It's the springboard for creativity, innovation, and ultimately success. When we dream, we're able to envision a reality beyond our current circumstances. We can imagine a world where we've achieved our most significant goals, where we've overcome our biggest obstacles. This imaginative process is not an escape from reality, but a pathway to a better one. So how can we foster this creative thinking? Start by embracing curiosity. Ask questions, seek answers, and don't be afraid to challenge the status quo. Remember, every great invention started as a simple question. Next, cultivate an open mind. Welcome new ideas, perspectives, and experiences. They are the seeds for creative thoughts. Lastly, don't fear failure. Often, it's in our mistakes where we find our most ingenious ideas. As Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." So let's challenge ourselves to dream bigger, to think more creatively. Let's dare to envision a life beyond the ordinary, a life filled with achievement and fulfillment. Dreaming big and thinking creatively could be your ladder to success. Finally, Schwartz emphasizes, you are what you think you are. This statement is not just a simple sentence, but a powerful mantra that can transform your life. It is a constant reminder that our thoughts have the power to shape our reality. Imagine yourself as a potter and your thoughts as clay. Just as a potter molds clay into beautiful pottery, our thoughts shape us into who we are. If we constantly think that we are incapable, our actions will reflect that. Conversely, if we believe in our abilities, we will act accordingly and achieve our goals. Schwartz insists that our self-perception has a profound impact on our actions and ultimately our success. He encourages us to think positively about ourselves, to believe in our potential, and to visualize our success. This process starts with recognizing our self-worth and acknowledging our strengths. Through this, we can cultivate a mindset that is not easily swayed by negativity or self-doubt. Our thoughts are like seeds. If we plant seeds of positivity, we will grow into strong, confident individuals. However, if we plant seeds of negativity, we will become a reflection of that negativity. This concept is not just about being optimistic, but about understanding that our thoughts have power. They can either lift us up or pull us down. So, it's crucial to consciously choose thoughts that empower us and lead us towards success. Your thoughts shape your reality. Choose them wisely. So, that was the magic of thinking big in a nutshell. We've journeyed through the importance of belief in success, curing ourselves of the failure disease, building confidence, destroying fear, and the power of creative thinking. Remember, you truly are what you think you are. What did you learn from this video? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more such enlightening videos. Remember, think big and success will follow.